Mongolia is a landlocked country in East and Central Asia, known for its vast steppes, nomadic traditions, and ancient history. Here are 10 fun facts about Mongolia. Land of the eternal blue sky. Mongolia enjoys over 250 sunny days a year, earning its poetic nickname. Gobi Desert, one of the world's great deserts. The Gobi is famous for dinosaur fossils and dramatic sand dunes. Nomadic heritage. Nearly 1/3 of Mongolians still live a traditional nomadic lifestyle, herding livestock across open plains. Gur yurt. Living the round felt tent called a gur is Mongolia's traditional home, perfectly suited for life on the steppe. Genghis Khan, the legendary founder of the Mongol Empire. Genghis Khan united the tribes and built one of history's largest empires. Throat singing. Mongolia is famous for kumei, a unique style of singing that produces multiple tones at once. Two-hump camels. The Bactrian camel, native to Mongolia, can survive extreme temperatures from 40 degrees Celsius to plus 40 degrees Celsius. Naadam Festival. Mongolia's biggest festival features the 3 manly games: wrestling, horse racing, and archery. Vast landscapes. Mongolia has stunning scenery from snowy mountains to grasslands and crystal lakes. Eagle hunters. In western Mongolia, Kazakh hunters train golden eagles to hunt a breathtaking ancient tradition. About 50 kilometers east of Ulaanbaatar, the Genghis Khan equestrian statue rises proudly over the Tsongjin Bulldog Steppe, the legendary place where he is said to have found his golden whip. Standing over 40 meters tall, it is the world's largest equestrian statue made of stainless steel, symbolizing the pride and indomitable spirit of the Mongolian people. As you approach, the monument's grandeur is overwhelming. Sunlight glints off its silver surface, making it shine brilliantly under the endless blue sky. Genghis Khan's determined gaze and firm hand on the whip face eastward, a powerful symbol of the empire's vision and conquest that once spanned from Asia to Europe. Inside, a museum showcases artifacts of Mongolian life, warfare, and culture, from saddles and armor to maps of legendary campaigns, recreating the golden era of the steppe empire. A spiral staircase leads visitors up to the horse's head, where sweeping views of the boundless grasslands stretch out to the horizon. Standing here, one sees not just a statue, but the embodiment of a legend, the man who united the tribes, built a mighty empire, and forever changed world history. Amid the vast windswept plains, the Genghis Khan equestrian statue stands as a timeless reminder of courage, wisdom, and a vision that shaped the destiny of nations. About 50 kilometers east of Ulaanbaatar, the Genghis Khan equestrian statue rises proudly over the Tsongjin Bulldog Steppe, the legendary place where he is said to have found his golden whip. Standing over 40 meters tall, it is the world's largest equestrian statue made of stainless steel, symbolizing the pride and indomitable spirit of the Mongolian people. As you approach, the monument's grandeur is overwhelming. Sunlight glints off its silver surface, making it shine brilliantly under the endless blue sky. Genghis Khan's determined gaze and firm hand on the whip face eastward, a powerful symbol of the empire's vision and conquest that once spanned from Asia to Europe. Inside, a museum showcases artifacts of Mongolian life, warfare, and culture, from saddles and armor to maps of legendary campaigns, recreating the golden era of the Steppe Empire. A spiral staircase leads visitors up to the horse's head, where sweeping views of the boundless grasslands stretch out to the horizon. Standing here, one sees not just a statue, but the embodiment of a legend, the man who united the tribes, built a mighty empire, and forever changed world history. Amid the vast, windswept plains, the Genghis Khan equestrian statue stands as a timeless reminder of courage, wisdom, and a vision that shaped the destiny of nations. In southwestern Mongolia, the Altai Mountains rise as a majestic union of raw beauty and ancient history. Snow-capped peaks, deep green valleys, and shimmering glaciers paint the breathtaking landscape that feels both timeless and sacred. This is the cradle of Mongolia's nomadic heritage, where humans and nature have coexisted in harmony for millennia. Known as the roof of Mongolia, Altai impresses not only with its towering height, but also with its ecological richness. It is home to snow leopards, ibex, golden eagles, and countless rare species. At sunrise, golden light filters through the mist, illuminating the white peaks, a moment of quiet splendor that feels like a dream. Culturally, Altai is a living museum. Ancient rock carvings, burial mounds, and Scythian or Turkic petroglyphs reveal stories of early tribes who once roamed these lands. In Bayan, Ughi, the Kazakh people preserve their famed eagle hunting tradition, an art form recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage. For travelers, Altai is more than a destination. It's a journey of discovery and reverence. Whether climbing rugged slopes, camping under endless skies, or simply watching the sun sink behind icy peaks, one can feel the pulse of the earth itself. The Altai Mountains remind us that true beauty lies in the wild, eternal rhythm of nature. The Gobi Desert, one of Mongolia's most legendary landscapes, stretches over 1,600 kilometers across the country's southern plains. It is a land of extremes, where beauty and harshness coexist in perfect balance. More than just endless dunes, Gobi is a mosaic of rocky mountains, frozen valleys, and dry plateaus, forming one of the most diverse desert ecosystems on Earth. Under the crimson sunset, golden dunes glow like fire beneath the vast purple sky. a sight that leaves every traveler breathless. Beyond this natural lure, the Gobi is a cradle of prehistoric discoveries. Millions of years ago, it was home to dinosaurs, and countless fossilized remains have been unearthed here, making it a treasure trove for paleontologists. Yet the true soul of the desert lies in its people, the resilient nomads who thrive where survival seems impossible. They live in whitejars, herd their two-humped Bactrian camels, and maintain a timeless harmony with the land. Among Gobi's wonders, Khongoryn Els stands out, the singing dunes, where the wind creates melodies as it sweeps over the sand. Climbing to the top, one witnesses an endless panorama where earth and sky merge in golden silence. The Gobi Desert is not merely a test of endurance, but a journey inward, a place where one learns to listen to the wind, the footsteps in the sand, and the quiet voice of the soul. In its silence, we find peace. In this vastness, we rediscover the essence of life. Amid the barren landscapes of Western Mongolia, the ruins of Baibaliq rest silently, standing as a timeless witness to history. Once a flourishing city along the ancient Silk Road, Baibaliq served as a vital hub of trade and culture linking east and west. Today, only crumbling walls, weathered bricks, and scattered watchtower remnants remain. Yet in their desolation lies a haunting beauty that captivates every traveler. Historical records trace Baibaliq back to the 8th century, during the Uyghur period, when the Mongolian steppe was home to powerful nomadic tribes. The city once had palaces, temples, markets, and fortified walls surrounding it. For centuries, it was a crossroads for merchants, monks, and explorers journeying across Asia. But war, time, and encroaching desert sands gradually erased its glory, leaving behind the ruins that now whisper stories of a forgotten era. Standing among Baibaliq's remains, one can almost feel the breath of history in the silent air. The wind passing through the broken walls sounds like voices from the past, reminding us of the fleeting nature of power and civilization. Beneath Mongolia's vast blue sky, the sunlit ruins shimmer like fragments of memory, beautiful, melancholic, and eternally sacred. Tsagaan Suvarga, known as the White Stupa, is one of Mongolia's most striking natural wonders. Located in Gobi province within the vast semi-desert plains, this site is famous for its towering cliffs painted in shades of white, pink, and orange, forming a surreal landscape that feels almost otherworldly. At sunset, The entire escarpment glows brilliantly, resembling a colossal temple carved by nature itself, a sight that leaves visitors in awe. Over millions of years, wind and water erosion have sculpted the sedimentary layers into extraordinary shapes, pillars, towers, and arches, all formed naturally and perfectly balanced. The name Tsagaan Suvarga translates to white stupa, inspired by its majestic and sacred appearance. From the top of its 30-meter cliffs, one can gaze over the boundless plains, feeling the dry Gobi winds brushing across the land. Locals believe Tsagaan Suvarga is a sacred place where the spirits of wind and earth reside. In the early morning mist, the cliffs take on a dreamlike aura, cloaked in mystery and silence. Here, visitors don't just witness geological beauty, they listen to the whispers of time, the story of creation, and the eternal power of nature itself. The Orkhon Valley, the heart of ancient Mongolia, is where magnificent nature meets glorious history. Stretching along the gentle Orkhon River in central Mongolia, this valley is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for its cultural, archaeological, and scenic significance. From the era of the ancient Turkic Khaganate to the Uyghur Kingdom and the mighty Mongol Empire of Genghis Khan, this land has long been a center of power, religion, and civilization across the steppe. Amid endless green plains, traces of ancient cities like Karakoram, Mongolia's first capital, still remain alongside venerable Buddhist monasteries such as Erdene Zuu. Once a key stop along the Silk Road, the valley was a crossroads of cultures linking east and west. The Orkhon River winds gracefully through valleys and rocky cliffs, cascading into magnificent waterfalls like Ulaanbaatar, where blue water and red rock blend in breathtaking harmony. Beyond this historical grandeur, the Orkhon Valley is the living soul of Mongolian nomadic culture. Each summer, herder families pitch their girths by the riverside, tending their horses, goats, and sheep, living freely under the open sky. The sound of the mournful mingles with the rustle of the grass and the murmuring streams, creating a symphony that captures the essence of the steppe. Visiting Orkhon Valley is not just about seeing a landscape, it's about feeling Mongolia's spirit, where past and present merge seamlessly. As the sun sets behind the rolling hills and the valley glows crimson in the twilight, one realizes that Orkhon is more than a place. It is a symbol of life, memory, and national pride. In the vast expanse of the Gobi Desert, lies Khongoryn Els, the Singing Dunes, one of Mongolia's most stunning natural wonders. Stretching over 180 kilometers and rising up to 300 meters, these immense dunes ripple like golden waves across the desert, creating a landscape both majestic and surreal. When the wind sweeps across the slopes, the sand slides and produces deep, resonant sounds as if the desert itself were singing. At sunrise, the dunes glow softly in pale gold, while at sunset, they blaze with brilliant shades of orange and red. Under the moonlight, the smooth curves shimmer faintly, making Khongoryn Els one of Mongolia's most breathtaking spots for stargazing and photography. At the base flows the gentle Khongoryn River, a rare oasis in this arid land. Amid vast steppes and rolling mountains, Ulaanbaatar, the capital of Mongolia, stands as a vibrant heart of a land that bridges the ancient and the modern. Its name means Red Hero, a tribute to the nation's enduring spirit and proud history. Today, Ulaanbaatar is a city of contrasts, where glass towers rise beside centuries-old temples like Gangdang-Khid, echoing the chants of monks at dawn. Traditional markets such as Narantuo overflow with nomadic culture, from handcrafted leather goods to the aroma of Mongolian cuisine. At the center lies Skbatar Square, home to the Grand Parliament House and the statue of national hero Damdin Skbatar. This plaza hosts national celebrations, concerts, and festivals, embodying the city's youthful energy and cultural pride. By night, Ulaanbaatar transforms its streets glow with lights, music, and laughter. Yet beneath the urban rhythm remains the soul of the nomads, warm, open-hearted, and free. Ulaanbaatar is not just a gateway to Mongolia's wonders. It is the pulse of the nation itself, a harmonious blend of heritage and progress, where the past whispers gently through the winds of the future. Hidden in the heart of Mongolia's central desert, Baga Gazriin Chuluu is one of the country's most mysterious and captivating landscapes. This granite rock formation is not just a natural wonder, but also a sacred site filled with legends, history, and breathtaking beauty. Massive boulders rise dramatically, stacked in strange shapes, some resembling ancient fortresses, others like guardian spirits watching over the desert. Centuries ago, monks came here to meditate and seek spiritual peace. The ruins of ancient monasteries still stand among the rocks, alongside Tibetan inscriptions carved into stone, evoking a sense of reverence and timelessness. When the wind whispers through the cracks, it carries echoes that sound like ancient chants merging with the breath of the desert. wildlife still thrives here. Gazelles, desert hares, and majestic golden eagles soar overhead. At sunset, the stones glow in radiant shades of orange and gold, illuminating the desert like a sacred fire. Sighting Baga Gazriin Chuluu is more than a journey through nature, it is a journey inward. Amid this vast silence, you feel the stillness of time itself, a reminder that true beauty lies not in grandeur, but in the eternal simplicity of Mongolia's soul. Elsen Tasarkhai, often called the mini Gobi, is one of Mongolia's most unique destinations, a place where desert dunes, green meadows, and rocky mountains all exist side by side. Stretching about 80 kilometers between Uverkhangai and Bulgan provinces, this landscape blends golden sands with rolling grasslands and granite hills, capturing the true diversity of Mongolia's natural beauty. When the wind sweeps across the dunes, waves of sand ripple gracefully, while herds of horses, camels, and sheep move slowly across the plains. Whitegers dot the horizon under the vast blue sky, creating a peaceful, timeless scene. Travelers can ride Bactrian camels across the dunes or gallop on horseback through open fields, embracing the pure freedom of the Mongolian steppe. Hidden within the majestic Orkhon Valley, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Orkhon Waterfall, also known as Ulaanbaatar, stands as one of Mongolia's most stunning natural landmarks. Cascading more than 20 meters into a deep canyon, its roaring waters echo through the tranquil steppe, creating a breathtaking harmony between raw power and serene beauty. Surrounding the falls are vast green meadows and dark basalt cliffs, remnants of ancient volcanic activity that shaped this land. When sunlight strikes, mist rises to form shimmering rainbows, transforming the waterfall into a scene of pure magic. In summer, nomadic families settle nearby, herding horses, sheep, and yaks, while their whitegers dot the riverbanks. Visitors can ride horses across the plains, camp by the falls, or simply sit in silence, listening to the song of wind and water blending into one. The Orkhon Waterfall is more than a sight to behold. It is a symbol of Mongolia's untamed spirit, wild, free, and eternally pure. Here, amidst the grandeur of nature, one feels both humbled and united with the soul of the earth. Deep within the majestic Saikan Mountains of the Gobi Desert lies Yol Valley, or Yolin M, the Valley of the Vultures. Contrary to the barren image of the desert, this place is a lush, cool gorge filled with ice streams, narrow canyons, and towering cliffs. It is a miraculous oasis in the middle of the wilderness, where the extremes of nature coexist: dryness and moisture, heat and cold, harshness and life. Even in summer, when the desert burns under the blazing sun, the ice within Yol Valley remains. The shimmering blue-white sheets of ice glisten beneath sunlight, creating a surreal, almost magical scene. Above, vultures, the valley's namesake, soar gracefully alongside eagles and gazelles, embodying the wild spirit of Mongolia. The narrow road winds through dramatic cliffs, where echoes of wind and water form a natural symphony. At dawn and dusk, golden rays pierce the canyon, illuminating the ice with a mystical glow that feels timeless. Yol Valley is more than a scenic wonder. It is a living testament to balance, where the desert's severity embraces the tenderness of life. Here, in the meeting of cold and warmth, silence and sound, one truly feels the harmony and soul of Mongolia's untamed nature. Nestled in the verdant plains of Selenge province, Amarbayasgalant Monastery, the Monastery of Eternal Peace, is one of Mongolia's 3 great Buddhist monasteries, and among its most sacred. Built in the 18th century to honor Ulaanbaatar, the first spiritual leader of Mongolian Buddhism, it stands as a masterpiece of devotion, wisdom, and architecture. He Monastery's design reflects Qing-style artistry, with gracefully curved roofs, intricately carved wooden pillars, and vivid red walls symbolizing enlightenment. Over 30 structures form a perfectly balanced complex set amid open steppe, radiating harmony and tranquility. Upon entering, visitors are greeted by the sound of wind chimes and monks' chants, echoing through the still air. Though damaged during political turmoil in the past, Amarbayasgalant has been carefully restored to its former glory. Today, it remains an active center of Buddhist learning, where young monks study scriptures and meditate in peace. Each dawn, their chants rise with the mist, blending with the whisper of the wind and birdsong. Visiting Amarbayasgalant is more than a cultural experience. It is a spiritual journey. Amid the vast steppe, the monastery stands as a sanctuary of serenity, inviting every soul to pause, breathe, and rediscover the quiet strength within. Amid the vast steppe of Arkhangai province stands Taikhar Chuluu Rock, a massive stone monolith that rises dramatically from the flat plains. Towering nearly 20 meters high, it appears mysteriously out of place, an awe-inspiring blend of geology and legend that captivates all who see it. According to local legend, a hero named Baga fought and defeated a demon here to protect his people. After the battle, he was turned into stone, leaving Taikhar Chuluu as a timeless symbol of courage and faith. The rock surface is etched with hundreds of ancient inscriptions from Turkic, Uyghur, and early Mongol civilizations, each marking a story, a message, or a trace of long-lost cultures. Surrounding the rock lies a serene landscape of rolling grasslands and the gentle Tamir River, with nomadic yurts scattered under the wide sky. As sunset falls, Taikhar Chuluu glows golden in the fading light, radiating a mystical beauty that speaks to the heart. More than a geological wonder, Taikhar Chuluu embodies Mongolia's enduring spirit, a sacred meeting of legend, nature, and history, standing eternal in the wind-swept plains. Perched atop a hill in southern Ulaanbaatar, Zaisan Memorial stands as one of Mongolia's most iconic landmarks. Built to honor Soviet and Mongolian soldiers who perished during World War II, it serves both as a place of remembrance and as a breathtaking viewpoint over the capital city. Visitors climb nearly 600 steps to reach the summit, a symbolic ascent through history. At the top, a grand circular mural depicts the friendship between Mongolia and the Soviet Union, along with vivid scenes of victory over fascism. The mosaic's vibrant colors come alive under the sunlight, radiating both strength and reverence. From this height, Ulaanbaatar stretches out in all directions, the Tulu River winding through the city, modern towers glistening below, and the majestic Tsagaan Mountains rising in the distance. At sunrise, the memorial bathes in golden light. At sunset, it becomes a serene stage where the city glows beneath the fading sky. Zaisan Memorial is more than a monument. It is a bridge between past and present, a symbol of courage, gratitude, and unity. Standing here, one can feel the heartbeat of Mongolia, resilient, proud, and forever reaching toward the future. As our journey through Mongolia comes to an end, the memories remain vivid: the endless steppes, wild horses galloping across the plains, and solitary white yurts beneath the vast blue sky. From vibrant Ulaanbaatar to sacred monasteries like Amarbayasgalant, from the blazing Gobi Desert to the majestic Altai Mountains, every destination has told a story of people, of nature, and of their eternal harmony. Mongolia is more than a land of striking landscapes. It is a sanctuary for the soul. Here, time slows down. Only the whispers of the wind, the rhythm of distant hoofs, and the crackling fire under a starlit sky remind us how beautiful simplicity can be. Ancient monuments like Erdene Zuu and Taikhar Chuluu speak of heroic pasts, while green valleys and crystal lakes mirror nature's enduring vitality. Whether you seek adventure or serenity, Mongolia welcomes you with open arms, offering authenticity, warmth, and untouched wonder. As the final sunset fades across the steppe, we depart, but part of our spirit stays behind. For Mongolia, it's not just a place, it is a journey into freedom, peace, and the timeless embrace of the earth itself.